Reflection is the way to keep your mind clear, sharp, focused, and positive. Why would you be persistent? Because you are clear of what you are pursuing. Why would you be perseverant? Because you believe in what you clearly see. Why would you be passionate? Because you are clear of what you believe. This is the way you build your grit. Reflection is the way you have clarity. Dear audience, I am Elysia Teh, a certified professional coach with 20 years of experience at international arena. You may find my credential in the description section below. My message to you is, I want to help you see clearly. Keep your mind clear, sharp, focused, and positive so that you have the grit to be successful in life. Reflection is also the way you refine yourself, overcome hurdles, transform to be a better person, and excel in life. Today, the topic is life as a result of pandemic. How to move on depends on what you can see. Reflection is about gaining clarity. What is clarity? Imagine you are in a dark room. You see nothing because there's no light. What does it tell you? First, you are not clear because you can't see. There's no light. You are in darkness. Second, clarity is about seeing. I can't see because there's no light. The question is, what is light? It is the sense of logic. The sense of logic is a basis of understanding. If you understand, you can see, and you can form the full picture. If you understand, you can see, and you can trace the root causes. If you understand, you are clear. Therefore, reflection is also a process of building and applying the logical sense. Today, I will demonstrate the reflection process with this topic, life as a result of pandemic. How you move on depends on what you can see. Because if I don't see how pandemic has changed my life, I cannot plan my move well. World Health Organization declared COVID-19 outbreak on January 30th, 2020. And Malaysia's first declaration of movement control order was on March 18, 2020. It has been more than a year. The impact on the macro aspect is palpable, particularly in these few areas of control: travel control, safety control, socialization control, working environment control, meeting control, logistic control, livelihood control, trade control, etc. From the individual aspect, all the impacts indeed boil down to two words: survival instinct. I must ask myself, as an individual, how do I survive? And how do I sail through this pandemic? I see 5 critical scenarios. First, I see that I have been spending a lot more time at home. Second, I see that working from home has a big challenge: the disturbance, the distraction. Third, I see that many aspects of life have been shifted to online. Fourth, I see that many people are facing the threat of losing jobs, and many have lost their jobs. They are struggling financially. Fifth, I see that the world today has become a true global village. People are connected through online meetings and social medias such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Yes, how to move on depends on what you can see. Certainly, I have seen more than the 5 scenarios, but let's stick to these 5 examples and reflect on how to move on. Reflection is about looking inward, realizing what you should do but you did not do, or realizing what you did not see and now you see. In terms of spending more time at home, I see that initially I did not pay attention on how I manage my time at home. I slept late and woke up late, and I slept as and when I felt tired. The bed is just right in front of me. It's very convenient. I was not mindful enough about managing my time at home. When I spoke to other people, most of them have the same problem. They find themselves being too relaxed and turning themselves too loose. Fortunately, very soon, I saw this problem and quickly put myself back on track. Get back to the action plan driven schedule and stay focused on those plans. Yes, I believe in action plan. It has been the most effective and efficient way to manage my time. Therefore, moving forward, I must always be alert and be mindful about managing my time. Don't turn loose and don't let the environment change me. Stay fast. On the scenario of distraction and changing lifestyle, I don't have kids at home, but many people do. I saw that during the online meetings, kids can be very disturbing and distracting. However, I also saw that many people manage it well. They get their kids participated and involved with the online meetings. It turns out to be quite fun and enjoyable. Other distractions such as animal noises, housework, family talks, conflicts, etc. It can be very challenging. Moving forward, I see that manage distraction and disturbance is the skill we must learn during this pandemic. In terms of lifestyles, I see that many aspects of life have been shifted from on-ground to online. For example, exercise courses, schooling, networking, etc. Social media has become the center of people's life. Nowadays, people voice out publicly, and they like to show themselves publicly also, such as cooking, family activities, kids, interests, hobbies, etc. Therefore, I see that moving forward, learning public speaking skills is imperative because the body language, vocal variety, audience engagement, and interaction can be their winning edge when they need to voice out and show themselves publicly. On the aspect of jobs, where people are facing the threat of losing job or many have already lost their job, and for those who are struggle financially, as a coach, I will encourage people to invest in themselves, invest in self-advancement, learn new skills, and add value to gain personal growth. This is the most important investment during this period of time because the competition is going to be tougher. Yes, financial burden is the killer, but I see that moving forward, it is a matter of having a good plan, a plan that will help you focus on the right thing and the right direction in order to see results quickly. Think logically instead of being bogged down by negative emotion and feeling. This is the time we should consider seeking professional help. Get a career coach or an emotional management coach. This is a good option now. I see that the world today has been shifted from being more on ground to being more online. Therefore, we need to learn new skills in order to survive in this global village and excel. Moving forward, we need to be well equipped with online gadgets such as computer, webcam, wireless mic, wireless speaker, wireless router, etc. And we need to master the major online skills such as meeting apps, video recording, video editing, webinar, etc. This is the end of the story today. Yes, the advent of COVID-19 pandemic has changed the world in many ways. The way we live, the way we travel, the way we work, the way we interact, the way we move around, the way we socialize. How to move on depends on what we can see. Let's stick to the 5 aspects of the scenarios. In reflection, I see that the scenario number 1, we do need to be alert and be mindful of the impact caused by the changes. Be mindful on managing your time at home is one good example because home used to be a place you relax and turn loose. How quickly you can be alert and get back on track is critical. It indicates your sensitivity to environmental changes. The scenario number 2, I see that learn to manage the distracting and disturbing factors is imperative. This is also the ability you need to adapt and accommodate different environments. The logic is when you can't change the external factors, you change yourself to be part of it. The scenario number 3, changing the lifestyle to accommodate the macro change. I see that as a result of the pandemic, people now voice out publicly and they like to show their life, their activities, show themselves publicly via social media. Therefore, public speaking skill has become a must-learn skill in order to be more professional or to raise the bar of performance. When you have good public speaking skills, not only that you will enjoy the stage, the audience will also enjoy better quality of shows. The scenario number 4 about the career. I see that during this time, the best quality of investment is to invest in your self-advancement. Learn new skills, add value to gain personal growth. Because the challenge is going to be tougher. You need a good plan to help you focus on the right direction and look for new opportunities. When you see opportunities, you see hope. Not all industries are slump. There are some industries blossom. Get help. Get a career coach. The scenario number 5 about the world. Yes, the world today has shifted to be a true global village. Our life now has become more online than on ground. Therefore, mastering online skill is paramount. It's the key to survive in this global village and to excel. In conclusion, let me remind you, this is about demonstrating the reflection process. First, you have an issue or a situation that you are not clear. You try to see it based on the facts and your eyes. Then you look inwardly instead of outwardly, questioning yourself one after another. Once you start looking inwardly, you have started the reflection process. At one point, you begin to see the root causes or the logic that is a aha moment, the realization. After that, in reflection, you see the full picture in hindsight. This is the lesson learned. Now, you have progressed from being not clear to having the clarity. This is the outcome of going through the reflection process. Having the clarity is what you want by going through the reflection process. I use my own story to demonstrate this reflection process. Therefore, this is my lesson learned and my conclusion. To wrap up, I need to get back to the topic, life as a result of the pandemic. How you move on depends on what you can see. In conclusion, I see that the ability to see how pandemic have changed our life is about the survival instinct. In order to survive well, we need to pay attention on the macro and the micro environment. At this point, the macro environment is the COVID-19 pandemic, and the micro environment is the individual life. These two are intertwined. For example, the pandemic has confined our movement and caused us to work from home. We need to quickly redefine our home because our home is no longer for personal use. It is also for work. We need to recalibrate our time management because the paradigm of our life has been shifted. Don't be swallowed by the environmental change. Stay alert and stay fast. Second, the pandemic has caused worldwide economic slump. People have lost their jobs and struggle financially. But we need to see that one door closes, another door will open. Instead of being bogged down, we need to pay attention on the new opportunities because not all the industries slump. There are certain industries blossom. Moving forward, we need to be more capable by expanding our skills, knowledge, and capabilities in different industries. Not only to survive, but bracing for excelling. Third, I see that the pandemic has made the world to become a true global village. In just a click, people are connected worldwide instantly. The world has shifted from being more on ground to being more online. We must quickly accept and adapt to all the changes. Now, instead of seeing and talking face to face, we are seeing each other through the camera pinhole. Instead of saying hello, hi, we will say, can you hear me? Can you see me? Instead of saying, you are too soft, we are saying, you are lagging, I can't hear you. Instead of seeing each other face to face, we see each other in the box. This is our life now. This is a new paradigm of life. In order to enjoy this global village, we must gear up with new skills, such as managing environment disturbance, distraction, online meeting skills, public speaking, online apps and gadgets, etc. That's all for today. I believe that the best way to help you understand what reflection is to tell the stories. Because as I tell the story, you will feel that it sounds familiar. It resonates with what you have gone through in the past or now. It triggers your mind thinking, wondering what is going on, and it causes you to see the same situation from a different angle. I hope this story and this reflection help you in your process of transformation. I am using this platform, Reflection Time with Elysia Teh, to serve you. Watch out for the videos.